Hey man, how you doing?
Very good. So, how's David Pirner of Soul Asylum doing these days?
Well, so far so good. I'm sitting in traffic on my way to a show in Green Bay, Wisconsin,
So, how many shows you still
and
doing? A lot?
yeah, as many as we can. We're
Wow.
summertime. We play as much as we can. And not enough, really, to be honest.
Well, that's all good, man. And Change of Fortune, this new album there, we're still promoting it. Is that right? You're still promoting the
Yeah,
album?
sure. Yeah,
Very, very good
play as much
product,
as
I
we can
should
play.
say. Where you get the
Oh, thank you,
inspirations for that album,
thank
to
you.
make it?
Well, I mean, it's kind of morphing all the time. Just kind of what I'm feeling as far as the beats and the chords and the words and all that shit, if you will. But I think living in New Orleans for 15 years, uh, I moved there to be around the music, and I think it did sort of change the way I think about rhythms and things like that in a way that I was looking for. And you know, you can't take it with you when you go, but you sort of can. You know, you can pick things up as you go along that inspire you, and put it into your gumbo, as they would say down there.
In the gumbo and stir it up and make a good recipe
That's
out of it.
right.
Well, your music is still as fresh as it ever was. I mean, this album, I'm listening to it on Spotify and it sounds good. It's got its weight in it now.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
The thing is, do you find it's harder now to promote an album, because there's so much competition out there?
Well, yeah. I mean, I went to the Spotify offices and I went to the Shazam offices, and it's different. Not how it was when I was going to, I don't know, magazines and radio stations and whatever. So it's certainly a little bit of a different world as far as trying to understand how the internet is supposed to be a good thing. So to that effect, it doesn't really affect me. I'm
Okay.
still doing what I do.
Now this is a question on videos and stuff like that. Like Supersonic, I think the video represents itself very well. The black and white aspects and all that stuff. How like is it so much important to make a music video nowadays? And like, what's your point of view on that?
Well, I guess my point of view is like, no, it's not very important. But at the same time, it's kind of like, what else are you gonna do? And I mean, we made that video for just a fraction of what we used to. I mean, we used to spend so much time and money on videos that it was kind of ridiculous. Uh, but it's you're dealing with the media of the time or whatever. But there's been some fans that have made videos. One is for a song called "String of Pearls," and you can see it on YouTube. And I love it. And this is just people doing it for themselves or whatever. But it's easier to work with all the things that digital is kind of convenient for. Is you can make your own video at home now. You don't have to spend $1 million, and I don't know. It's still probably not worth it, but what the
Mm.
hell?
But let's
You
say,
just got to
David,
try to get the music out there.
yeah, and
We
let's say,
almost had a terrible car accident.
oh no, watch out when you're, yeah, David, please be careful when you're driving.
Yeah, I'm not driving.
Oh, good. All right, so So the question would be like, let's say a fan takes, or makes a promo video for you. Like, you
Hmm?
look at it, you love it. Do you take it and promote it and say like, look at what this fan did for us, and on social media
Uh,
and all that?
well, yeah. I mean, to a certain degree, it's already on YouTube for anyone to see. So it's not. I mean, other than putting it on the band website or whatever, which I'm sure we're, you know, it's on. It's easy to see. It's on YouTube. There's no. I don't know how you promote that. To be honest with you, if you have any ideas on how to promote when people put whatever it is they put on YouTube, that's beyond my understanding of how you promote something.
Well, it is what it is. Let's say
Yeah.
you're coming back to Toronto in not too long. How's it coming to Canada?
Oh, I fucking love Canada. I really do. We used to come up and play Winnipeg all the time way back in the day, and that was so much fun. And then I spent some time in Vancouver, and then we did a couple really funny tours where we were up around Moose Jaw and places like that. But being from Minnesota, it's pretty close, and I love the Trailer Park Boys, and I just
Yeah.
it's great. I can't wait. I love Toronto. It's a great town.
When you tour so
And my
much,
kid speaks
yeah.
French, which I think makes him eligible to live in Montreal,
Well, that's
possibly.
good. Bilingual is the way to go today.
That's right.
Learn the languages of the world.
That's what I'm talking about.
And how many languages does David Pirner talk?
He speaks very bad English and even worse French.
Ah. So let's say you're from Minnesota. Did you ever meet Prince?
Yeah, I'm sitting in a van with one of Prince's drummers, and we used to work at Paisley. I'm wearing purple pants because I just finished a Prince tribute project.
Oh wow.
And we used to go out to Paisley Park to record stuff, frequently. And he would be walking around. I mean, he's just there. That's what he does. So it's always fun. And I got a chance to talk to him at I don't know, it was a Sheryl Crow show for some reason, but it was nice. I got a chance to tell him how much he means to the city and to music. Yeah.
But I'm sure being, that close to the scene itself, because, up in Canada where I'm from, we don't realize, how, different it could be. You're right there, probably around the clubs and stuff that Prince would have played.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. At the time, I was very punk rock. So when Purple Rain came to play in the theaters, I mean, I went, but maybe I was just jealous. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was just the club that we played in too all the time. The only thing that pissed me off is when he marched his entourage through the 7th Street entry when we were playing. There's a smaller club next door to First Avenue, but it was always fun because I spent a lot of time at First Avenue, so he would come and just sit in with any band that was on stage at that time. That was always really a cool thing.
Wow. And who's all the band members today you have playing with Soul Asylum?
Ryan Smith, Michael Bland, and Winston Roy.
The band members on the album is the same that is
Yeah.
presently in the band now.
Yep.
Excellent stuff. Well, David Pirner, this has been a pleasure talking to you, and all this information we're getting. Whatever it is good, and love your new album. It sounds good.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I can't wait to get up there and say hello if you're around.
Yeah, and of course, you got to start writing some new stuff, for the next
I'm on
album.
it, man.
Awesome
I'm
stuff.
on it.
All right, well,
All
keep
right.
up the great work and have an excellent summer tour, man.
Thanks, man. Take care.
You as well. Bye.
All right. Bye.